Philippians chapter 4. Be anxious for nothing, but let your requests be made known to God. Philippians chapter 4 concludes Paul's letter to the Philippians with a series of encouragements on how to live as followers of Christ. Paul addresses interpersonal relationships and gives instructions for the way believers are to live. He expresses his gratitude for the Philippians' support and concludes with final greetings. Exegesis by sections and verses. Verses 1 to 3. Encouragement to live in unity. Paul starts the chapter by addressing a specific situation in the Philippian Church, urging uodia and sentitu to agree in the Lord. He also asks a true companion to help these women. It indicates the importance Paul placed on unity within the church. Verses 4 to 9. Instructions for how believers are to live. In this section, Paul gives several commands: to rejoice in the Lord always, to let their gentleness be evident, to not be anxious, and to pray with thanksgiving. He also urges them to focus their thoughts on whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, or praiseworthy. He promises that the peace of God will guard their hearts and minds, and that the God of peace will be with them if they practice what they have learned, received, and heard from Him. Verses 10 to 20. Paul's gratitude for the Philippians' support in the gospel. Paul expresses his gratitude for the Philippians' concern and their financial support. He speaks of learning the secret of being content in any and every situation. He assures them that their gifts are a fragrant offering, an acceptable sacrifice, pleasing to God. Verses 21 to 23. Final greetings. Paul concludes his letter with final greetings, asking the Philippians to greet every saint in Christ Jesus and relaying the greetings from those who are with him, especially those from Caesar's household. He ends with a prayer of grace for the Philippians. Overall summary. Philippians chapter 4 is a powerful conclusion to Paul's letter, packed with practical advice for how believers are to live, and a focus on virtuous thoughts. The chapter's main themes are unity, rejoicing in the Lord, peace that comes from prayer, and being content in every situation. Paul emphasizes the importance of supporting the work of the gospel.